Hey bitches, welcome to episode 22 of Roll for Girl Dinner, where we let the dice answer the age-old question, what should we have for dinner? Today we'll be using these dice because they were the closest ones to me. Now please come up with a better joke for me. Thank you. Now let's get started with a roll for protein. 3 chicken nuggets. Dino nuggies are always a strong start. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 1 no cheese. Well, on to the roll for vegetables. That's a 4 for bell pepper and a 5 for microgreens. Could this be another salad day? Or could this be a play with my food day and turn the plate into a little bit of a jungle? I mean, isn't that like basically dinosaurs' natural habitat? I don't know that much about dinosaurs. Anyway, dinosaurs, go to your jungle. No, don't fall over. Stay up. This is why you're extinct. Now let's roll for carrier. 5 halloumi. Halloumi is a grillable cheese from Cyprus with a bit of a tangy flavor, so this is a nice addition. Now let's roll for some Razzle Dazzle. That's a 1 for no razzle or dazzle and a 2 for dill pickle spears. You know what though? That's alright, because Grillo's Pickles brings enough Razzle Dazzle for 2. I originally picked up this brand because their social media is completely unhinged and I loved it. Like, we should be friends, we should hang out, but also look at the amount of dill and garlic in there. Oh my god. They are so good. So let's get a few of these on the plate. And now let's make it saucy. 3 salsa. What? Don't you keep a giant jug of salsa in your fridge at all times? Just me? Well, maybe you should have a giant jug of salsa in your fridge at all times. Now let's roll for some sparkling water. 7 guava Sao Paulo. Well, you all know this isn't my favorite, but the dice have spoken, so here we are. Perhaps a fancy little glass will make me feel better about it. So let's get this poured up and get my leftover coffee. But no, the fancy glass doesn't make me feel better about it. On to the food. Look, I could dip almost anything in salsa and I would enjoy it. So this meal is gonna work for me, one way or another. Chicky nuggies in salsa? Yes, please. It may not be groundbreaking or earth-shattering or anything, but it works. The only thing that can't really be dipped in this salsa is these microgreens, and yeah, I could pour it on top of it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do these dinosaur time. It feels like thematically accurate or whatever. Though I immediately regret this because I can feel all of the little stems getting stuck in my teeth, and there's definitely going to be a long flossing session in my future. You know, once I finish the 10 million years that it takes to actually chew all of this up. And then it's about at this time that I remember why I never do this, because I hate the texture of things that take forever to chew. And I would very much like to just swallow it whole at this point, but it's still too solid and that's going to make me choke, so I'm just going to keep going. And you know what? I'm just going to use this to wash it down, which I still don't even like. Okay, let's move on and have some red peppers as a palate cleanser. Even better, pickles and halloumi. Very nice. I apologize ahead of time to any Italians for what I'm about to do, but chicken parm, sort of. And while this may be blasphemous, it is delicious. Now, hypothetically, if I were Eularia, who was raised in a barbarian community whose clan, the Buteokara, followed the path of the ancestors and summoned their spirits when we fought, you know, our ancestors who just happened to be dinosaurs, obviously, as I am of the glorious raptor folk. Well, an odd thing may have happened one time, as these things sometimes do happen. A wizard of my clan accidentally summoned our ancestors in full body, not just spirit, resulting in the unfortunate rampage and utter destruction of our community. I, Eularia, being the honorable, strong, and swift hunter that I am, vowed an oath to protect my clan and my world from my ancestors, and thus devoted my life and my spear to the way of the paladin hunter. And I suppose you can't just waste good meat. If I were her, I would give this meal a perfect 10. As it is, I, Kendra, rate this meal a 7.5. Passable, but nothing special.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner.